As you go through the rest of these verses, you notice the pronoun I over and over again because God is reminding them of all that he has done for them. He says, I took, I gave, I brought, I delivered. And notice how it ends in verse 13. I gave you a land on which you had not labored, and cities that you had not built, and you dwell in them. You eat the fruit of vineyards and olive orchards that you did not plant. What God is reminding them is, hey, everything you have right now is grace. It's a gift. It's not because you worked for it. It's not because you figured it out. It's not because you built it. It's because I gave it to you. God's reminding us that the story of his people always starts with his grace. The story of God's work in your life always begins with his grace. Chris Watkin, who's an Australian biblical scholar, gives us a real simple picture to understand the difference between grace and religion. And the picture is the letter N and the letter U. Okay, so think about a lowercase n and a lowercase u. Okay? The lowercase n looks like this. The stroke goes up and then it comes down. And Watkins says that's a great way of understanding human religion. Human religion works like this. What do I need to do for God so I can get God to do something for me? How do I need to make God happy so that God will do what I want or bless me or give me what I hope he would give me in life? And so all religion starts with my attempt to get God to do something for me. And so it looks like the letter N. I go up to worship God. I expect God to do something for me. Watkins says, hey, biblical religion, grace looks like this. God moves down to me, and therefore I return in response and gratitude and worship. It starts with God coming to me, showing his grace to me, moving toward me, not because I deserve it, not because I did something to earn God's favor, but because God is gracious. So he moves toward me in his kindness, and then I respond to him in worship and praise. What Joshua's basically saying is, hey, remember, before we talk about what you ought to do to commit yourself to God, let's remember all that God has already done for you.